Today we're talking about how you maintain momentum through a change process. My name's Adrian Priddle from Results Catalyst, and last time we had a little look at the Kubler-Ross curve for experiencing change. One of the problems people have with change is inertia. Inertia occurs for an organization or for an individual. Inertia is about when we lose motivation, when we lose interest, and therefore the momentum for the change stops. If we go back to the Kubler-Ross curve, we'll remember the fact that there's a dip around the frustration, insecurity, and then moving on to experimentation stage. If we lose our momentum, we can get caught in that dip. And that's when we start to then maybe look at other projects, other things to do that meet our hopes, our motivations better. So how do we manage to keep that momentum going and not slip? Well, we talked to a few people on LinkedIn, used our network and got a little bit of a poll going. Here are the results. We looked specifically at 4 areas. One of those was sharing learning. Enjoying the learning of a change, different opportunities, new things to do. Second one was talking with colleagues. Often people find that it's a lot easier to keep going and to keep that motivation up when I have a bit of a chat with a friend or I talk through what we're doing and we share how we're getting along. The one really that came over very strongly though was getting back in focus with the why, the goal, the aim, whatever way in which you express that, but the end point that we're after from this change. And then the last one was about celebrating wins, celebrating success as we go along. We often forget to do this, particularly in long changes. And so those were the 4 that we took a poll on. And we had a few other answers I'll share with you later in the comments as well. But the one I really want to focus on was the one that came out top, which was about focusing on your goal. And I want to share a few tips and ideas that will help with that. So firstly, I'd like to look at the idea of retrospectively reflecting on how we're doing, using a journal to refocus on the goal. What's gone well? What could go better? And what action are we taking? This process helps us in a number of ways. Firstly, it will get us refocused on the goal because we have to think about what we're trying to do. But secondly, it gives us a feeling of action, an opportunity to do something different, to make an impact on it, to take some results, to move closer to that goal by doing that. Secondly, then, there's the idea of sharing with colleagues more often and talking it through. Talking about where are we going, why are they doing the change, what are we getting out of it, what do we hope to get out of it. This has a number of benefits. Obviously, it overlaps with the sharing with colleagues general point from the poll, but it also allows us to modify our goals, possibly expand them, look at different things that we're experiencing in the change and new benefits that we could possibly get, which add to our motivation level to push along. And often colleagues can be really good at just holding up a mirror and saying, "No, come on, it's not that bad. It's not going difficult. You are actually getting something out of that." Or maybe they're there just a bit of empathy, that actually it is hard work, but something that's worth working for is hard work. So a third idea is the idea of putting signs up around your office or your workspace that refocus you on the benefits you're looking to achieve, i.e. the goal and things that are there, why you wanted to do this, what was going to come out of it in terms of experience, maybe making your life easier, reducing administrations, expanding time to customers, those sort of things. These signs can just be little reminders that can keep you going during the day, or things just to refocus you and pull you back. Be really interesting to hear in the comments how you refocus on the goals. I have one of my colleagues on my network who gave me a really interesting idea. She uses meditation to help her visualize at the beginning of the day what it is she wants to achieve in the change. So what will it look like when this is working for me? What will I be getting from it? She calms her mind to be able to focus on that and cut out all other things. And that then sets her up to be positively motivated during the day to deliver that change. And that was in our comments of our LinkedIn section. I thought it was a really powerful thing to think about, that power of visualization. What am I going to get out of it? One of the other points that came out was using retrospectives and how we can use retrospectives to celebrate success, identify those short-term wins that can be quite important in keeping momentum going, but also celebrating people's performance, celebrating the fact that they are achieving more, that they are helping others through the change. So that can be really key, that retrospective idea. So what we've covered there is to spend a little bit of time looking at how we can maintain momentum through your Kubler-Ross curve. I think this is really important because so many projects run out of steam. They run out of energy and they hit the inertia barrier. And that happens for us personally too. So how we keep that going is really important to us. A few tips there around journaling, signposting, sharing with colleagues, and also that great idea around visualization. We'll come back later to have a look at some of the theory that's around leading change if you're a manager. But if you've got any ideas that you'd like to add in either on LinkedIn to some of our posts or on the comment section of his video, please put it below. Please subscribe to the video channel as we go along and we'll share more with you. And thank you very much for your time today.